Hi, and welcome back to Always Dolls. It's been a long while since our last video, but I'm glad to be back crafting and happy you've joined me today. In this video, we show you how to make a pickleball set and bag similar to the one leaked in AG's Girl of the Year 2026 Raquel set. Pickleball is currently experiencing a surge in popularity, so this DIY will be the perfect addition to our dolls collection. So let's get making! Use recycled paperboard to make the paddle. Place your doll's hand over the paperboard to help gauge the size, then sketch a rectangle with curved corners that is wider and longer than your doll's hand. Taper the lower third of the shape to form the neck of the pickleball paddle. This will be your template. Cut it out, then carefully trace the paddle template many times onto your paperboard. Now cut around all your shapes. Although this step can be tedious, the more precisely you cut around the lines, the better the finished product will be. For a handle, we are going to use the end of a chopstick. Measure, mark, then cut away the bottom 6 centimeters. Center the chopstick at the neck of the paddle to trace around the first 2 centimeters. Cut away this area to create a recess for the handle, and you have your inside paddle template. For each racket, you will need 2 solid shapes and 4 with a recess. This will form the front of the paddle, then repeat the steps to make the back. Next, stack and glue all the paperboard pieces together using liquid glue. With both the front and back sides ready, apply a final layer of liquid glue. I'm very generous here. Then insert the top 2 centimeters of your chopstick into the gap, sandwiching the stick firmly between the paperboard. It helps to use clothes pegs to keep the paperboard compressed while it dries. On to painting. We are using colours similar to the leaked AG picture, but you can paint your pickleball paddle any colour or with any design. Here we covered the front and back with a base coat of mint green. Off screen, we created a star stencil out of more paperboard to lay over the paddle, then gently stippled white paint over the stencil to create the pattern. Since we kept the paint thin, it took a few layers for the white to become opaque. Before the paint sets, carefully peel off the stencil, then use it to paint the back side. Only this time, flip the stencil over to get a reverse image on the opposite side of the paddle. Now let's focus on the handle. So our dolls can hold the racket, make a loop from clear plastic packaging. First, punch a hole at the end of the plastic. Slip the chopstick into the hole, then wrap the plastic packaging strip over your doll's fingers to gauge where to punch a second hole. With the loop the right size, secure the plastic to the neck of the paddle with a drop of hot glue. From fun foam, cut short 1 centimeter wide strips to wrap around the handle. This will add dimension and look like the grips seen on real pickleball paddles. After the third strip, secure the end of the loop with more hot glue. Then adhere a final grip below the loop. To finish off, take a long strip of paperboard painted white and glue it around the edge of the paddle, ensuring the overhang is even on both sides of the racket. Trim away any excess paperboard at the neck. Create a second paddle and your dolls are almost ready to play. We just need the ball. For this, we searched our toy stash and found the capsules from an old Squinkies set just the right size. The balls are just under 1 inch in diameter. To look more like a pickleball, use a texter to mark the spots for additional holes. Then twist a piercing tool to puncture the plastic ball. Paint it hot pink if you'd like to match American Girl's set, then make a few more for backup. Okay, we just have the sports bag to craft. For this, we used white fun foam, assorted ribbons, 2 zips, hot pink fabric, paint, and hot glue. From the fun foam, cut 2 pieces from pattern A and B and 1 from pattern C. You also need a long strip to go around the bag. Here, we decorated inside the edge of each bag piece using thin lines of hot glue to attach the narrow hot pink ribbon. Following this, we added the emblem to the paddle pocket using 2 shades of green paint and cut an additional fun foam strip for the zip. Lay your zipper face down on the fun foam, gluing just the fabric edge to the foam. And repeat on the other side. Our zipper only needs to be 12 centimeters long, so we cut off the excess, then hot glued the raw edge to the underside of the foam. With an X-Acto blade, slice the foam covering the zip teeth, and if necessary, trim the fun foam so your zipper opens and closes smoothly. Now we can attach the strip to the pocket piece, checking that the paddle we made earlier fits inside. Hot glue this section to the rectangular patch piece. Off camera, we adhered our second zipper to the longer fun foam strip, and now we can add the smaller side pockets. We opted for a no-sew approach, hemming the fabric with hot glue. Beginning at the center bottom, partially glue the longer strip around piece A to help determine where to place each pocket. Glue the raw fabric edges to the inside of the fun foam, then seal the bottom with hot glue on the outside of the strip. Continue gluing the fun foam strip to piece A, and the bag is taking shape. To strengthen the base of the bag, adhere a short strip of fun foam over the join. Then attach your second A piece on front. With all our pieces ready, it's time to add the bag straps. Align the first ribbon with the bottom seam about 2 centimeters from the left edge. Then repeat on the right side with your second ribbon. Hot glue the rectangle with the paddle pocket over top. Affix the tail ends of your ribbon to the back side of the bag and clean it up with the other rectangle piece. Awesome! Now we have a cute sports bag without having to sew a single stitch. It has lots of room inside for equipment, 2 side pockets, and a fancy paddle pocket on front. We hope you've enjoyed this DIY pickleball set with no-sew bag. Come back soon to see how we make a quick pickleball court so our dolls can play while the weather is bright and sunny. Thanks for watching!